or physician-assisted suicide has been a highly contested issue in North America and Europe over the past few years. Some state that it is a humane way to end lives in hospice care for the terminally ill, while many scientific publications seem to disagree with that assertion. One such publication is the U.S. National Library of Health, which states that of those who do go to hospice care and don't die in the first week or so, 25% or more live longer than the estimated 6 months, often many years past that. This shows that even though doctors, generally, they are correct, 75% of the time they are correct in their assertion that within 6 months a person will die in hospice care, they are still wrong up to 25% of the time, and people who consider euthanasia should strongly consider this. That 25% of the time, they could live through the entire ordeal, and that information is not often brought to them because doctors like to present the worst information that they can in order to prepare people for the likelihood that bad things could happen to them, especially when dealing with terminal illnesses. Another point that the World Health Organization cautioned towards is that euthanasia and physician-assisted suicide can encourage suicide as an alternative to problems which aren't necessarily terminal illness, but things such as depression or anxiety. Another point brought up was that of the people who would consider euthanasia or physician-assisted suicide, generally 95% have mental health issues, not just including depression, which obviously if someone is considering medically taking their own life to avoid terminal illness, they would probably struggle with depression, but other mental illnesses which could impair their decision-making abilities on this. So, and the World Health Organization also supports that claim. Also, the American Medical Association warns that asking doctors to prescribe lethal amounts of pharmaceuticals to patients in order to end their lives prematurely endangers the integrity of the entire medical system, and it causes a rift in doctors understanding that they are supposed to be there to heal and help people along their way, and also inviting them, and in some cases in European countries, forcing them to prescribe lethal amounts of drugs creates a rift in their integral Hippocratic oath and other such problems. So, in conclusion, while many might state that it is a humane way to end life, I ascertain that it is oftentimes prescribed from misinformation. It can lead to others partaking in suicide who do not struggle with terminal illness, and can also take advantage of those who are not necessarily the most mentally fit to make the decision. Thank you.